Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about constituents. They're one of the most important concepts in syntax because some words kind of work together, they form a unit together, and those words are a constituent. And other words don't come together to form like a whole unit within the sentence. Okay, so then the question arises, well, how do we know when we're dealing with a constituent or not? Okay, well, I hope to answer that question in this video. So, we need to do that with constituency tests, and in this video I'm just going to talk about one of them because there are many, and I'm going to try and do one video per constituency test. So it says we need to identify which word groupings are constituents and which are not. Okay, and we do this via constituency tests. And the first one I'm going to talk about is when we add the genitive apostrophe s. So, you know, when you learnt this at school, my mum's house, or David's problem, or Pauline's kids, or whatever it might be. Okay, so it says here, the genitive s attaches to the end of a constituent. So, for example, if we see this example, we've got Paula's and David's kids are well behaved. So that means los hijos de Paula y los hijos de David. O sea, no son hijos en común. O sea, Paula y David en este ejemplo no son pareja. Okay. Ajá. O sea, ella tiene sus hijos, él tiene sus hijos. Okay, fine. So therefore, Paula is a constituent, and we can see that Paula is a constituent because it's got the apostrophe s attaching to the end of it. And David is also a constituent because it's got the apostrophe s attaching to the end of that constituent. Okay. Now, if we contrast this with Paula and David's kids, now, if you notice, that apostrophe s is attaching after Paula and David. So that's telling me that Paula and David in this case are in fact is in fact a constituent in the sentence, because Paula and David, then you've got the apostrophe s. I said before that this apostrophe s, this genitive marking or whatever you want to call it, attaches to the end of something that's a constituent. If it's not a constituent, forget it. It's not going to attach to the end of it. Okay, so if we look at these kind of like simple trees, we've got Paula and David's kids, and we can see that that's all together, that's one constituent, Paula and David's kids. And if we compare that to Paula's and David's kids, those are kind of constituents on their own. Okay, now just be careful with this particular constituency test, guys. It's very simple to understand, but it only works for noun phrases. You can't use this to test a verb phrase or to test any other part of the sentence. Okay, so it only works for noun phrases, but on the other hand, is very simple to understand. Okay, well, I hope this information helps, guys.